That's what matters.
Okay, Overly, we're gonna put you over here to start. You can keep the decoy on. You're gonna
Oh, am I
use.
tanking?
However.
Station is operating way
Yeah,
past
however
pressure
you want.
capacity. Manage the turbines,
Here.
then we can drive
So you can be like this spot here. Your job is going to be to kill the ads that come down, the sniper. You can move over here if you need to. They'll spawn out of the door here and up top where Guy is right now. There'll be snipers on the catwalk on the far side. You're just going to kill ads until the boss comes out. Once the boss comes out, I'm going to call out either one of two things. I'll either say corner, which is here where we are now, or I'll say control room. Control room is over here to the left. Basically what we're going to do is when the boss comes out, we have to avoid her. So the reason I'm calling out the different things is so that you move to away from her, basically. If you have to run past her, try and run around her, not directly beside her. She will shock us. If she shocks you, it will delay this fight. We need her to deplete her suit so she can run to the turbines and charge up from there, not through us. Sam says, have you played the Division Part 1 too? Is this better or the other one? Sam, I did play Division 1 and it didn't hold my attention nearly as long as this one did. I like Division 2 better. It's got a ton of content. It has raids, which is what I like the most. And it is different, but similar. Okay, so that's it. Any questions, Overly? Okay.
Alright, set up my hive.
Scared of the dark? Using a different tank though.
Okay. Is this like a secret, like when Diego tells me he's gonna do something and then not tell us what he's gonna do?
I mean, I'm trying the horizontal though for this because I shouldn't really be electrocuted.
Yes.
Not hunting her down.
The reason I thought Hasbro was in case she comes near and shocks you, or
Well, the
those pillars.
towers.
Yeah, the towers
Because
too.
if the towers are near me down there, it's a fucking pain in the
Yeah, T-Rex says, "What's going on, little?" Not too much
Are you ready?
T-Rex. I'm ready. Yep. Okay, nice. I've been meaning to play Division games for a long time now. Haven't got the time. I'm always busy playing other games. Well, I've put 12,000 hours, 13,000 hours into this game, I think it was. So I'm a little biased. Division 1, I definitely didn't put that many into it. So
Yeah, I've only played for a couple months.
yeah. But there's lots to do. There's 8 years worth of content to catch up on, and they've been putting lots of attention to it the last few years, so. Can't tell if my sniper's up. It's showing like they are, but I can't see them.
Attention, turbine critical.
Oh shit, alright, take cover. Bam.
Wow.
Vital signs critical.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Agent incapacitated.
I'm in trouble.
Real life, please. Hey, shut your heel on there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, did you get sniped?
No. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe because I was at full health, and then I wasn't. The sniper actually
there's a
jumped
sniper over
down.
there. Yeah, yeah, there's a sniper
I see him.
down. Yeah, it's a yellow sniper too.
That's what got me then. Okay. Should give this a chance too. Looks pretty fun. Yeah, I like it. Oh, trying to stay in the heels there, Overly, and maybe overcharge for us, Alex, since we had two
Yeah, I
already.
am. Stay alive.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sniper's dancing around over here too. I see him.
Where is he?
I got him.
You got
Spawn
snipers.
behind me. Oh my goodness. Hey, I might be in trouble here.
You're good, dude. Don't worry about that.
Serious trauma.
I hate to tell you this, but my last run went way better.
They spawned behind me.
Thank you for
over-
rubbing it in.
I'm so dead.
Oh, no.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Alex, keep an eye on the valve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. Okay,
I
I can
shot
run
you a
away.
heal
Sounds
to
good.
help you out.
I'm gonna run.
My brothers, then walked into my fucking house without an invite.
Okay.
I'm going
Hey,
to
when she
teach
starts
you
running
some
towards this shit
manners.
or comes out, I'm gonna start shooting her now. So
Sounds
just
good.
slow down.
That's perfect.
You don't have to do this.
Damn it.
Dude, she ran away.
One inside. Careful.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Drop this.
Agent down.
Oh, she's
No,
taking
damn it.
forever over
You're
there.
gonna have to
Nice.
stabilize the turbines
Hey, get
yourself while
ready.
you take
She's
her out.
I'm watching.
Yeah, she's probably gonna run to the tower. Yeah.
Nice, I like it.
Dude, this is nice. I'm gonna hit her with the thing again. She's running.
Okay, she's going.
Yeah, she's still affected by the thing. Just letting you know.
Her suit is built to absorb
Okay,
charge
we
from
can do some
turbines.
damage to her.
Overlord it
Slow her
is.
down.
You can
Yeah,
interrupt
it's
her with EMP.
super helpful on a couple
She's
parts here.
slowing down. Oh,
Perfect.
fuck.
Okay. Get ready to go
Yeah, I'm
control
thinking
room
about
now.
it.
Overlay.
Oh, fuck
Agent
me.
needs
Control room.
assistance.
Sniper.
Control room. Overlay. Control room.
Yeah, just run.
Oh,
Overlay,
yeah.
Overlay.
run.
Go. Control room.
Yeah, run.
Keep
I'm
yourself
gonna
alive,
overcharge
Alex.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
overcharge.
I'm gonna overcharge. Yeah.
And then
I'm running. Yeah.
Overlord
Oh, we
on.
got a boss in here too.
Oh, do
You
we?
got sniper on the left.
Okay, she's gonna go for a run. All right.
Oh. Thanks. Dude, she caught me.
Agent
This
down.
is. There's so much here right now.
Immediate medical assistance.
Yeah. This is Nick.
Agent
I couldn't get the
incapacitated.
tower.
It's okay. I'm
Oh wait, there
probably
it goes.
gonna
Now
die.
I can get it.
We can do damage to the boss. Overly's down.
Still got
Wait,
damage.
Oh god.
there's so. Why is there so many things down here?
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah.
Come here. No.
Agent killed.
Well, Gaia did call it.
This is ridiculous. Look how many of them are down here.
Dude, what is going on?
All right. Did we do damage to the boss yet? Nope.
An agent needs
Fuck.
assistance.
So close.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I gotta do
did
this. I can't
damage.
get him.
Yeah, that's okay. I got him.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna die.
No, I got you.
Thank you.
I have Mama Badger on, so trying to help us out here.
Immediate medical
I'm
assistance
gonna overcharge now a
needed.
little.
Nope, you
Oh,
can't.
No, I can't overcharge. Damn. I saw it. Damn it. I'm just gonna pop the heal. Hold
Okay, I'm going for. Oh my
on.
goodness.
Sniper, dude.
Just the sniper. I can't get close.
Agent down.
This is.
Overly's
What?
has
I'm
a
gonna
use
get
now.
back
I'll
with
be
my,
dead.
my crew, my new crew that I just had. You know, they're way better. Than
Hey, you got a computer to go get.
I'm doing multiple jobs here.
Overly, don't die. Crawl to me.
Oh, wow.
Crawl to me, Overly. Crawl. Overly.
I'm crawling. I'm
Too
crawling.
late.
I'm crawling.
Too late.
Oh no, she's right here.
Overly.
I crawled to her.
Overly.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, sniper got me.
Well,
Hey, I can't do CPR. I'm trying in this position.
So
I
Overly,
can't do it.
you have to
Take
follow
cover
the instructions
immediately.
right away, though. I shouldn't have
I
to
know.
call them out
I
3
know.
times. We need to be fast when we move and stuff.
Yes. Will do.
Catastrophic turbine.
Add inside here.
go.
Not that that's the reason that we died, Overly, but that definitely.
But yeah, just be
Has to
quicker.
be quicker.
Yes.
We lost the turbine, guys.
Go. Never mind. Shit.
Assistance.
Well,
Jesus.
can we just wipe, I guess? You know?
What?
This
We
is
got
the hardest
this.
carry of the day. What the
I'm just
fuck?
gonna clean out. Wow.
Do I just give up?
Yeah, just
No, I
give
think
up.
we're fine.
Just start
Yeah.
running. Can we?
For science,
I
let's
have
see
faith
what
in you.
happens when like everything goes
Yeah.
completely wrong.
Yeah, let's go see. We're just gonna get a wipe.
Alex, you just ran into her.
Hey man, here. Stay away from me, lady. I'm gonna use Gaia as the shield so I could kill you. Gaia, I'm healing. Just
Hey,
protect
now, guys,
me, please.
You
Protect
get
me from
him.
the
I'm
bullets.
busy.
I was getting him and you moved.
God.
You couldn't be
Well, I have to do my job. I have one job, guys. You're making me fail.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's up, Graham? How you doing?
You guys are killing me.
I'm
I'm
just gonna kill
alive.
myself.
Okay, I'll pick somebody up here.
Yes, please do.
Might just
Please
here
do
to suffer.
something. Do something. That'd be great.
Did she go for
Can
a
you
run
push
yet?
that button on the right
Oh
for me?
no, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Nah,
You asshole. I think you did that on purpose.
Did you hear the boom? Oh my goodness, everything's exploding.
Get
Can't
up, get
push
up, get
the
up, get up.
button. No, I didn't. Okay.
Attention.
Here, I'm
Turbine
overcharging.
critical.
Okay, we
I'm
only got
hitting.
one.
Okay.
Here, I'm overcharging.
Okay, go to the corner. Corner.
I'm shooting guy out here real quick. Yeah.
Fuck,
Run.
this is why I need the towers here.
Corner. Fuck.
Agent
me, dude. Fucking
It's all Gaia's fault
Drop
because she
your
didn't have
fucking
Hasbro.
hive. You have a hive to drop.
What?
I overcharged. Jesus
Damn it.
Christ.
What are we doing?
Oh, they're
Hey,
shooting me in the butt.
Detected.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Face me, you bitch.
Incapacitated.
Doing good.
Yeah,
Having a
take
blast
that.
here. I'm good. I'm happy to hear that, Grim.
Agent
Hey,
needs assistance.
yeah. Holy crap, they're everywhere. All I see is division agents rolling around. Okay, she's going for a run.
Fuck me. Yeah,
Hey, little.
hold on.
Yep,
You wanna
she's going for a
move
run.
over?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm going for a run.
Here. Yeah. And I got sniped by the fucking
Okay.
dude over there.
Okay, guys, we're ready. We're good. This is it. This is where we come back now, guys.
I hope so.
Is it? Cause
Yeah.
like
I'm throwing.
half the
I'm
team's
actually.
dead.
No,
throwing
we're
on-
good.
I'm
We
throwing
got
on
this.
purpose at
Yeah,
this point.
totally got this.
doing the valve. I'm busy.
All right, there we
Our
go.
one and only valve, because all the other turbines.
That's all right. We're good. This is golden. Yeah.
Oh,
Throw those
I mean-
decoys out, Overly. What are you doing?
Yeah. The sniper keeps getting me too.
Cray coming in with a raid. What? The sniper's not ever a problem in
Hey,
this.
boss is below.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay.
got you. Don't worry, little.
Whew. All right. This is smooth. What's up, Cray? What's going on? Good. How you doing? Oh my goodness.
Hey, we gotta run to control room. We gotta
Okay,
run to
control room. Go for it.
Run.
Go. I'm dropping heals. I'm dropping heals. Oh my
Jesus.
God. Yeah, we need-
Good recovery. We're not quite there yet.
No.
Oh,
there's-
you can damage her.
not
Just
done.
damage the boss. Shoot the boss. Shoot the boss. She's below. No, wait. No, she's not. She's gray. I couldn't see it.
An agent needs
Oh man,
assistance.
it's bad. Okay. You guys are gonna be coming back up here in a second. It looks like. So come on over here.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should put this run on YouTube as a new incursion guide.
Yes, please do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is she going for a run? She's
I'm
going for a
overcharging,
run.
little.
Hey, we still got this, guys. She's gonna go for a run.
I'm overcharging.
There's so many bad guys over here, Alex.
Stop moving. Overlay.
Alex, there's
Yeah.
so many bad guys over here.
Hold on.
Oh
I'm
my
just-
goodness.
Oh shit.
I'm going for the run.
Far right. Hold on.
I got her. Oh yeah, dudes, we got this. Back to the corner.
Hurry up. Ouch.
Oh my goodness, there's so
She's
many of
coming
them
out
by the
middle.
corner.
She's coming out the middle.
Okay,
She's
that's
coming out
fine.
the middle.
Do
Out
the thing
middle,
to
out
her.
the middle. Hurry,
Do
hurry.
the thing to her.
Slaying her. Go. Just fucking kill
Keep
her.
healing.
Jesus Christ.
Keep
I
healing.
gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed soon. I am trying my best here. Oh my god.
She's
All
dead.
right,
She's dead. She's
just
dead.
clear ads.
Communications
Oh my goodness, don't
sector.
die to ads.
Hey, there's an ad in here. Control room. Little, I need help. Control room.
I'm dead.
Guy, I need help.
Don't die now. This is.
Hey,
Doing the
don't
rest
be
of this
talking to
strong.
the tank about not dying, okay? I have had no problems. this
I'm glad you
entire
brought
run.
up Marzullo for this shit.
Attention. Turbine stabilized.
I'm gonna get through the rest of this drunk. I swear.
Okay.
Yeah, drop.
Oh
He's
my
like,
goodness.
I'm never asking for a
Why is there so many freaking?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck. Hey, can we kill that fucking sniper?
I'm
on top?
trying to.
I've been trying for the last 12 minutes.
Here.
Oh
Drop in my hive. We
boy.
have heals in here. If you guys die,
Oh, I did it.
Is critical.
That stupid
I
sniper
swear.
got me.
Agent down.
oh my god.
God.
Holy
Bullshit, I
cow.
gotta
Are you
deal
a
with
gas
fucking as a
cannon?
healer. Yeah, man.
You just
Hey,
want to go
we're
to
gonna-
bed at this point.
Just gonna,
Oh my
we're just gonna
goodness.
field check you guys
The
right now. I'm
freaking
gonna
purple.
field
Okay,
check
there's one in front of me still. Okay, that
Little, what are you wearing glass
frickin-
cannon for?
it makes my striker has do more damage. Oh, something shoot me in the back.
Hey, I'm overcharging now. So, oh, never mind. Alright, now I'm overcharging.
Okay, but like
Get your
we
hand.
did it. How freaking epic is that?
Yeah, you did it.
What?
Oh, we're not done yet. They're still shooting me in the
did
back.
It, not you. We didn't
What?
do shit. Gaia did everything.
I was on the floor for half of that, so I can't take any credit. Let's not.
I've only done the incursion once, but my dad wants me to help him and his friends do it. Oh, very cool. Whips. Yeah, Cray, how was the stream? Did we get you a shout out? I think Starry's here. She probably did that. Holy cow, I can't believe we made it. When you done,
That
can
was
you show me your
unbelievable.
build you have now? Sure, sure. Yeah.
If we're done.
Oh, I'm gonna check loot now because
Don't
it's guaranteed.
say that. Don't throw that
Yep.
into the universe.
Yep, yep.
We
Ribs
will.
coming
We
with the
will
raid
be.
as well.
Alright,
What's
the
up,
support
Ribs?
class will clear this.
Hey,
don't
Rocky.
worry.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Here, I'll
Now
use my
drain the main
overlord on
sluice
her.
and you've secured the power
Yeah.
station.
Oh my
I'll do the
goodness. And you wanted to give up on that.
I was just giving up. You know? It was complete shit.
Even
I mean, it
Flores
felt
content?
like you all gave up, to be honest, okay?
What? No. I mean, I gave up
Thanks,
my.
guys.
It very,
Literally
very
not.
much so like you all gave up.
Promise I didn't give up. I was just on the floor on my ass. Oh, I got the exotic. Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Boo got hers off this
That
boss too.
stabilized the turbine room.
Which
Now
now that I
hard
think
part.
about it, so did Alex.
You need to get
right?
to the top
This
of the
boss?
dam to open the
Yeah,
pressure gate
and
and
I only
release
joined
the water.
halfway. And
So
where I
this
got
boss
mine, yeah.
is the frequent dropper.
Okay.
And
That
Buffy's got
was,
hers on the last boss too. And
whew.
Starry got it from the third boss as well, I think too.
What was?
Yeah,
What
Starry
time is
got it
that?
from the third boss as
10:20.
well.